Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, it's Gummy, and yeah, so, Deadpool and Wolverine, or Deadpool 3, whatever you want to call it, I watched it, and there's going to be a review about it. So this is Disney's Marvel's first rated R movie. For the longest, Disney has never tried to cross over the mature superhero genre. But as the same fans that grew up with the first Avengers, there's way more adults thirsting for more mature content from this genre. There's the Joker, there's the Boys, and there's Invincible. And we also can't forget the Netflix Marvel shows like Daredevil, Cage, Jessica Jones, and that's it. And they're all popular. People are watching these shows and they love it. So Disney knows there's people out there that would consume this type of genre. And so Deadpool will be the movie that will decide if Disney would take a more mature route for at least, some of their characters that would make sense to make a rated R movie for. So yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. I watched it, and I actually thought it was pretty good. Now, if I made this review the same day or at least a day after, this review could have been way different because in the beginning, I didn't like it. But after a few days of just rethinking about the movie, remembering all the funny parts that I laughed and loved, I liked the movie. Now, this is a type of movie you can watch it critically, alright? Like, you will find it way more enjoyable if you just turn off your brain and enjoy the laughs and the action scenes and all of that. Now, just because I said turn off your brain to enjoy it more, doesn't mean I'm not going to critique on the weak parts about this movie. Because the main focus on this movie is Wolverine and Deadpool. The writing was mainly focused on, alright, how do we get them in the movie? Alright, this is how? Alright, now let's spend all of our energy on the jokes they'll make. So yeah, the way the story goes and the way things were assembled and how they're set up feel very two-dimensional. So the driving factor of this movie is Deadpool and Wolverine and how they interact, the comedy, and the references. The way these two interact with each other, they're basically an abusive couple. Who's the abusive one? Both of them. We all know those couples where one is an alcoholic and has anger issues, and the other one talks a lot, and their justification on beating each other are understandable. So Deadpool on this movie feels the most natural out of the three. I guess it's because Ryan Reynolds has been playing this character for so long, it is now a part of him. Like, I can't see anybody else playing this character no more. Now, unless we're talking about voice, Nolan North is actually a pretty good Deadpool too, but like, Ryan Reynolds is still #1 for me. And also, out of all the movies, this is the Deadpool where it's obvious that he's panned. Out of the 3 movies, this is the one where he shows his freak flag the most. And this is probably gonna be the movie where people finally realize, oh wait a minute, he's panned? It's like, wait a minute, all those times where he was saying gay shit, he actually meant it? Those weren't jokes? So yeah, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, he did such a great job, bro. Like, he is the Deadpool. And, you could tell, like, he's been trying to, become this character and get this character to become a thing for years now. If it wasn't for the mysterious leaker that leaked the test footage of this movie, this all wouldn't have happened, And there's rumors saying that he maybe potentially might have been the one, but, hey man, we don't know for sure. But I salute to whoever did that shit. Now, Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine. Bro, when was the last time he played Wolverine? It was like Logan at 2017, so about 7 years. So, yeah. Hugh Jackman did not miss. Like, bro did not lose it. He still plays him so well. He still plays as the serious character. And he's just a great counterbalance to Deadpool. Now, forgot to mention, while Deadpool is the most likable in this movie, he's also the most annoying in this movie. Like, there's times where he talks way too much. Now, sometimes it would be annoying, but Wolverine telling him to shut the fuck up for me feels way more funnier. Now, I think the way they make Deadpool annoying in this movie is way better than the other ones, When he's annoying, it's like, just shut the fuck up, like you're stretching the joke way too far. And my opinions about Hugh Jackman playing as the Wolverine is similar to Ryan Reynolds playing as Deadpool. He is the perfect Wolverine. So it's gonna be pretty difficult for fans to move on when Marvel finds the next actor to take the Wolverine's mantle. Because Hugh Jackman has been playing the Wolverine for 24 years now. I still love him, but I understand they're gonna have to pick another actor because, Hugh Jackman's already 50. I don't want to push him too much, but I know he came back because he loved the character, and he wants to wear that suit. Alright, so let's talk about the villain. I forgot her name. And you know what? I'm not even gonna try to search up her name, alright? This villain was pretty weak. Like, her her motivation is, I wanna, like, destroy the world, or just take it over the world. I forgot what her, end goal was. Like, in all these Deadpool movies, they always have a weak villain. Now, I understand if they're making a Deadpool movie and they want to make a typical villain where the end goal is very generic, but at least make them funny. Like when Deadpool says something stupid or is roasting them about, oh, your hairline fucked up, look, clap back! Roast back! Like, where are the writers? And some of the characters, especially the villains, don't react to whenever Deadpool says something stupid or funny, Like, Wolverine is the only person that reacts, but like most of the villains don't react, it's as if Deadpool is a ghost to them, where they can't see or hear him. Actually, I just remembered, there was actually one villain that I do like in this movie, and that was Mobius. Unlike other villains in this movie, he was actually reacting to Deadpool. The guy was acting like a stereotypical, cartoonish British villain, and like if he had a mustache, yeah, he'd definitely be twirling it. Now, let's talk about the other half of the movie, and that is the cameos, the references, and the Easter eggs. Now, I do love them, but like, man, recently, we've been getting too much of it. Ever since Marvel touched the multi-universe, they've been using the fuck out of it. Like, any excuse to, oh, let's make a movie of 3 of the Spider-Mans in the same movie, or, oh, we fucked up in this timeline, or we want to change something, oh, multiverse. It has been used and abused now. But I will say, in this movie, it's not as annoying. Now, I'm trying to think, like, why isn't this annoying, but others are? I think it's because of the tone, and also it's a comedy. It's parodying itself. So maybe that's why, it's not taking itself serious, and at least it's making me laugh, Now, whenever they introduce characters, like, oh, look, guys, this character from this other movie from the 2000s, it's like, oh, look at here, we got reference the movie over here. But then, as it goes on, I'm like, I like how they utilize these characters. There was this one character reveal, at first you thought, oh, it's this character because this is the actor. But then they reveal, oh no, it's this character from this movie. It's like, oh shit, you guys are going deep. Like, it kind of hit me like, oh man, look, they're going back to my childhood. And then I realized, oh fuck, I am so old. Because I realized maybe there's some kids that are gonna watch this because, of course, it's a Marvel movie and it's not that bad. But like, they're gonna be watching this and they're gonna be like, who the fuck's this character? And like, is this some type of alternate universe where he plays his character? It's like, no, that he was from this movie that you didn't watch because you weren't born yet. And in this movie, they really, went deep. It's not like just one character they took from a 2000s movie. It's a lot. So yeah, the references, the cameos, and the Easter eggs were all pretty cool. So yeah, I thought it was a good watch. Not the best Marvel movie, but it was trying something different. It was not taking itself seriously. It was doing a parody. So I think to enjoy this movie, you can't take it seriously. Because if you do, you're just gonna end up not enjoying it, alright? Like, listen, bro, if you don't like the state of Marvel already, and don't want to watch a movie that makes at least some fun of it, then don't watch it. You might as well just save up your money, or at least donate some of that money. But yeah, not the best Marvel movie, not the best movie, but it was a pretty fun watch. In conclusion, the weak parts about this movie was the story, the villains, and the writing. But where all the good writing was focused on was in the comedy and on the two characters' dynamic. And also the references they did in this movie, I thought was better utilized than other Marvel movies. So yeah, this is not the Marvel movie that is bringing us back, alright? This is not the, oh look guys, we're back. No, this is not it, alright? But fun watch. I recommend it, or not. I don't care. So I don't know. 6.5 out of 10. There you go. Alright, so now let's talk about spoilers. So, the 4 characters that were revealed in the close, later half of the movie, those characters were greatly utilized. It wasn't like, some type of gag where it's like, oh, look, guys, this character, all right, bye. That's it. But no, they're like a character that was a part of the story. I like them, like even the little scenes they had were great. Especially Channing Tatum. Holy fuck, man. Channing Tatum as Gambit. Perfect. After this movie, yeah, fuck Fox, all right? good thing they sold it to Disney. No, okay, I'm just joking. But yeah. Now if you guys didn't know, You guys probably already know. I'm gonna explain it again, but yeah, there was supposed to be a Channing Tatum Gambit movie, but it never happened. But when I saw him in the suit in this movie, I was having this Mandela effect, like, oh, wait a minute, yeah, he was in a Gambit movie, but he wasn't. It was just the rumors I've been hearing for years about him starring in a Gambit movie, but it never happened. So, yeah, Blade was another cool reveal, you know. Okay, so they showed Jennifer Gardner as Elektra, you know, and I never watched the movie, so I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool, bringing her back. Oh my god, Blade! You know, in my opinion, 10 years ago, he still could have played as Blade. But, like, now it's like, no, he's getting old. You know, even in this movie, it's like, oh, he's so cool, but, like, yeah, I could tell he's aging. Now, here's one thing that I hate about the movie, and that is the spoilers before the movie came out. Like, you know, it'll be like Ryan Reynolds tweeting out, like, oh, here's more screenshots of the movie. And it's just character reveals. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? The movie's gonna come out in 2 weeks. Can you just wait? And, like, I don't know when, but, like, a week before the movie came out, or I think it was, like, a few days before the movie came out, screenshots revealing Daphne Keane coming back as Laura. It's like, guys, you guys couldn't wait? Now, for some reason, they did a good job keeping, you know, Elektra, Blade, and Gambit from getting spoiled. But, like, everything else, oh, yeah, just reveal everything. You know, it was just so annoying for this movie, you know? But, yeah, she's back. They really did not really much of her. She was just basically saying, like, oh, you remind me of the other Wolverine. And it's like, oh, okay. They didn't really use too much of her. Oh, yeah, and also, all right, so let's talk about the ending. I thought they were going to kill off Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. You know, be like, oh, that's it, guys. No more. Don't expect another Wolverine with Hugh Jackman. But then, you know, they sacrificed both of themselves. And I thought, oh, okay, this is going to be the way to kill them off. Now they're both alive. So, yeah, my guess is, like, yeah, so he's not dead. So if they want to make a movie with Hugh Jackman, that would make sense. Because, of course, Hugh Jackman loves his character. And also, this is probably his way of saying, hey, Disney, I'm open now. It makes sense for me to be in a Marvel movie now. Like, it's no longer that Fox Marvel money. It's that Disney Marvel money now. So, yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me, check out Twitter so you keep up to date with my content. And,